Hello, denizens of the Sunlight Realm. Solotl here with Wyra this time, because our lovely wizard is busy with wizardly things.
Very important.
Wyra so generously offered to step in and join me this time.
Yeah, anytime.
Ooh, I'm at 107%. Interesting. Best hat, yes!
Thank you.
I like how I'm in the Coliseum of Fools on both saves.
Right?
Let's see.
Make sure to pick the right one.
Yeah. Fortunately, I only have, yes. Farewell, Kills. Thank you very much for lurking. I appreciate. Okay, I must have just beat Fools or something. Why am I here? Oh, right, I was gonna, I think, try to get another 1,000 monies to finish off Fragile.
Yeah, don't look at the charms. Bye.
Yeah, I got all the charms.
Oh, it's nice to see the emojis bouncing around.
It's fun, isn't it? I'm very happy. Kel's actually taught me how to do that, and I'm like really appreciative.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about this? I'm going to do Colo 1 and or 2. Not Colo 3 again. One test before you go. Oh, well.
Untest?
Yes!
Oh.
Emoji explosion! I will let you, Wyra, choose my charms. You can be as mean to me as you would like.
Is this for Colo 3?
No. No, this is for like Colo 1 or 2. Depending on how nice you are. Will depend on which Colo, and I can do either. Any one of them, it's fine.
I'm thinking of like a nail build. So like let's put on Unbreakable Strength.
Alrighty.
Let's put on Sharp Shadow.
Sharp Shadow?
How about Heavy Blow?
Okay.
Rubberfly's Elegy.
Ooh, Grubberflies. Okay.
Let's see, we have one left.
Unless you want to overcharm me.
How much do the focuses cost?
3 and 4.
Oh. Then maybe just grab some and then keep it at that.
Okay. Alrighty. I will have... Oh, wait. I will go ahead and start this up. Yes, bye for real. Thank you very much for joining us. I think I was a little bit late on that, but... Or maybe I already did it. I don't know. I have been playing in the mud all day, as salamanders are wont to do. And sometimes the sun addles my brain.
Yes.
Right.
You know how the sun does that addling that it does?
Welcome in, Wiggles! I am doing a little bit of geo-grinding at the moment.
Yeah. Nice little warm-up.
Yeah, a warm-up because I'm gonna have to do a lot of fighting today, because that's basically everything I have left.
Remember, you have sword beams now.
Oh my gosh, the heavy blow is let's... I have what? Oh yeah.
Sword beams.
I do have sword beams. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. And heavy blow sends it flying.
Right?
Yeah, this is fun. Okay.
It's like a spell away from spells build.
Yeah. Ooh, I can get used to this. I can get used to having basically extra long nail. At least while I'm at full health.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't even have like long nail or mark of pride, so it's like
Ooh.
it's interesting,
Oops.
right?
Yeah, okay. I need to heal before I can... Ah. Ah, it didn't turn me around. Okay. Oh. These... Ooh. Okay, I can get used to this.
I love Grubberfly's elegy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type to heal whenever I take damage. So I'll usually have it like up. You know, like...
I need to remember that using Grubberfly won't actually launch me up. I can't. It's harder to enemy pogo, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because you've got a really short nail.
Well, I've got a really short nail, and I hit it way before I actually...
Yeah, just like Bleach.
Been a long time. There we go.
Sure has.
Since I've seen Bleach. Oh, there's Pogo.
It's just a bait, you know?
Yeah. Is it cheap? Maybe.
It's fine. Half off. I'd like it if my nail was this long usually. It's interesting that the hits with Elegy don't really fill up as much soul.
Oh, do they fill up any?
I don't know.
Alright. Ah.
You doing swag shadow strats?
Yeah. Whoa, it disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, let's top off real quick. I wonder... Ooh, yeah, okay. That'll be nice later on.
Yeah.
You know, and the Grubberfly doesn't actually do, like, a...
We found you, faker!
Ooh, and they aren't shielding because I'm far enough away. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool to see these interactions.
Yeah. Ooh. I haven't messed around with heavy blow much.
I think it's an easy one to overlook because it's just sort of like more knockback.
All right, I don't have full health anymore. Woo!
You have full health.
I do.
The body catapult.
Oh, I didn't. Oh my gosh, that's actually really nice. Oh.
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 It was nice while it lasted.
Ah, that was.
Right?
I did. It looked like it went straight through.
It was just over.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, the glob globbles are gonna be
Right?
rough with no. Normally, my tactic for those is to I would love to get soul from Grubberfly though.
Just call it preparation for some bindings for the Pantheons.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, no. Ah, for the okay. Ooh, that was nice actually.
Yeah, full salt.
Hit them both somehow. Cheeky. You cheeky blobble. Get back here. Woo. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay.
I'm glad you're enjoying the sword beams.
I am. Oh, okay.
One down, one to go.
Okay. You know, it's Call of 2.
It's Call of 2.
It is not Call of 3. Give me a more cursed build this time, and I'm gonna go for Hollow 1. Because
Okay.
I only need one more 1,000. I actually only need 300 or 2. So I don't even need that much.
Yeah,
Whatever.
like
I'm doing
210.
Hollow again. Give me a cursed build, and I'll see if I can survive.
Okay.
Yes, monies, lots and lots of monies.
Why don't we try a build that's focused around glowing boom?
Okay.
Wait.
Oh no. I might be getting the staticky again.
Yeah, I can sort of hear the tinglings. Just a little bit, though.
Hopefully
At
it
least not too
stays
bad.
not too bad.
Yeah. Let's add Joni's blessing to this.
Ah, okay. That's the extra cursed. But I guess I'm not gonna need the soul to heal, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's add some more lifebloods.
Okay.
Uh,
Like that?
hmm. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I'll have to play very careful, but let's see if I can do it. Oh wait.
Yeah, did you want to, like, stock on fun babies before you go?
I'll stock up on babies before I go. Stock up on babies. I call this the baby blood build.
Oh no!
Wait. Yeah, no,
You
it
still
sounds
got
terrible.
it.
Now it'd be really funny if I go and like collect a bunch of life. No.
Oh,
Oh, just like go manually collect a few lifebloods extra for this.
Yeah.
Now, if you really wanted to give me a full lifeblood build instead of the babies, you could give me a unbreakable heart.
Yeah.
No, okay. I need to be.
Oh,
scurrying
babies
around
get
the-
blocked by shield.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. There.
Did you see it missing?
Baby miss. If only you still had access to King Soul.
Right? On my computer save, I haven't gone to the void yet because of that.
Thanks for bringing the cast energy for the chat whales.
Yes! Let's see. What? What were they doing?
They're doing a little dance there.
They were. Woo! Okay.
So, as someone who's able to just sort of like add more lifeblood hearts whenever, I can say that if you just keep getting lifeblood hearts, it just goes off screen. It's hilarious.
No! Oh, I thought I was...
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not doing great! Oh, no. Aspid's...
What's it called? Gives you, like...
Yeah.
I forget the charm name, but it gives you extra dash length. You're used to
Yeah.
that?
Sharp Shadow. No!
Nice save.
Okay, thank you, babies.
Thank you, babies. I love how they can throw the thingies to the other side completely. They're playing tennis.
Yeah, no, dude, come do that again. Do that again. Ah! Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Go get him, baby.
Woo! Okay.
Okay, okay.
I still have health left.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also have a few more aspids to kill.
Oh
Oh no. Okay, that was kind of funny. It's fine. I've been beating up these in Godholm on my other save file. They definitely have a lot less health than the ones in.
Yeah. Gosh, now I'm just thinking about those giant health bars.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah. My health bars are incredibly cursed. Oh, my nail. I wonder how Elegy works with Lifeblood.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, we can always try it out once we get out.
No! No! Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. No, no. Babies. Oh, I didn't have my... Okay. Whoa! Don't throw me off like that.
Baby throwing.
Okay, okay. Oh, you bounced back further than I expected you to.
Mm-hmm. I love how you dashed in a way that it looked like you had sharp shadow, but it was just the baby trailing after you.
Yeah.
Here we are. Hello, Boggo.
Hello, Boggo. Ah!
Nice.
I am grinding for the last I need to get Unbreakable, Greed.
Yep.
And I had Wyra give me my lovely hat. Oh. These guys already, okay.
Rasmallers.
Ah! Woo!
Nice reflexes on that one.
Okay. Wyra gave me a... No, this is not Conquer.
Lifeblood baby.
Wait, is it Conquer? I don't know. It's Colo 1. Wyra gave me my charm build to use, which was baby blood. Which I survived. I made it.
You made it.
Yeah, it's super the first one. I was like, I can't do the second one on this, but I only needed a little bit of money, so I was like, yeah, I'll do a cursed one on the first. I wasn't too fussed about how long it was gonna take me. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, I'm having a good time too.
Alrighty.
You have to walk back.
I do have to walk back. I don't have bench warp on the Switch.
Bench warp, our beloved.
Let's see, what's the best way to get back?
It's just like real life, where we don't have teleport.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a second, I can just... Yeah, time traveling, it can be a lot of fun. Okay, King Station's gonna be the closest. Oh. If I don't, like, you know, fall into the spikes.
Oh.
Wee.
Right, because of the elevator.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of time trialing it. I wanted to do like a challengey run instead of trying to go speedy fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't zip enough. Let's see. It took me a second to figure out what you meant by that. Yeah, I sure did. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Grandpa, you're already here. Okay, now I have to go talk to Divine.
You? It's about to be like, oh, what's the check in here for?
It's randomizer brain. Maybe I'll show you my progress on Grim. I've been throwing myself at Grim a bit.
Yeah. That was a very good impression.
Thank you. So good, so tasty, a perfect thing just for me.
Not slow.
Again, you're so greedy for gifts. Poor little lovely. Give me your Geo, and I will give you your gift. Wait, it's only 9,000? I had that before I did Colo today!
I know this, and I love you.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Divine. Wait, actually. Shadow and fire will dance together so prettily, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. She ships it, I guess. Okay.
So what's your Grim build?
What is my Grim build? That's a great frickin' question. Let's see.
Salubra, Balubra.
Salubra Arbalubra. I think I'm gonna go with this one for now. Maybe. Okay.
Did you remember to put on the
No, I
name?
didn't! Every time! I was like, wow, I can kit myself out pretty good. Every time. Every single time! Okay. Come here, you little turd.
Can either get a 3 and a 1 or 2 2s.
Yeah. Okay. I did leave the baby at daycare. I'm such a terrible baby parent. Babysitter. Because I'm the one who's supposed to be taking care. Hey, you turd. Alright. I'm not gonna give Grim very many goes, but I'll give him a couple, because sometimes I just royally screw up on the first one.
Who knows? We could have a God Gamer moment right there.
Yeah, who knows? Okay, Grim.
Very nice music. Nice.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Oh, yeah, that was close, though.
Damn.
Nice, we got a stagger. Soon.
Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, I wasn't recycled. Okay.
Oh. Very close, though.
Yeah, thank you. That was what I would consider a good run.
I'd also consider it a good one.
I on my practice goes. I have been practicing this one quite a lot. It's like super zen for me now. The farthest I think I've gotten him down is about 25% left.
I think it's pretty cool how you can go into Zen with, like, this song playing.
It's such a good...
It's such a good song.
Aw, you...
Ah, the backstep.
It's the worst.
Because it's like the same pose.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, I stooped too close. Ooh.
Nice.
I do not normally get damageless balloon face.
Right?
Ah. Ah, I was too close.
Ah.
Yes, keep doing this move, please. Or this. Ah!
Another stagger. Ooh, nice.
Holy shit.
Doing amazing.
Ah. Okay. No! Okay.
Stay calm, you got this.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Whew.
Very close.
So, Weaver's song. Weaver's song is,
Very nice charm.
Weaver's song is nice, but the reason I have it on me is because... Okay, I need to stand up apparently before I can look at my inventory.
Extra soul.
When I
with
also equip Grub Song, it gives me soul whenever they deal damage. This helps me, like, because I'm not as good at hitting him as maybe could be, but, that's why I have Weaver's Song on. It's very handy for this, and it's like just extra hits makes him stagger more often.
Yeah.
So it's no.
Ah. Oh, that one was extra mean. It was a back step before the dash.
This is what I wanted him to do. Ah! Oops. Ah. Okay. Wait, what does Quick Slash do? Or just that it synergizes with hitting often?
Oh no, it's the other charm wasn't Quick Slash, it was Grub Song. Like the one you saw was probably Long Nail as well. Wait, was it Long Nail? I forget.
I feel like I have Long Nail equipped so I can hit him from further away.
Yeah.
I could, you know what? I'll switch out. I'll see if. I'll see if let's see. Dashmaster. Dashmaster actually makes Sharp Shadow do more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? While I'm here, Salubra, my Belubra, you can finish your whole little thing.
Alubra.
Oh yeah. Hits cause stagger, not damage.
That may be
At
true.
least for Grim.
But also for Grim, like, he's not really stationary enough for you to like get in too many hits with quick slash.
Yeah.
Unless you get like really lucky with like steady body and the thorns move. But, like, even then it's a bit wee.
Yeah. Whee! Yeah. Oops. Ah. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. The dash being quicker throws me off a little bit when I first equip it.
Yeah. Chua.
I could have sworn I was out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, give me a chance to go. Ah!
Oh. Hitbox.
That's rough.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Thank you.
Ooh, hitless.
Whew. Ooh, okay. I
Went the wrong way.
yeah.
Nice. Another stagger. Let's go.
Oh, I thought for a second he was doing balloon face.
Right?
This is what happens. I get nervous.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're nearly there to another balloon phase.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, keep being nice with your balloon face patterns. Jesus. I'll take those.
Right? Another stagger.
Oh.
Is that?
That
Did you just do it? Did you just do it? Oh yeah, you did.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ritual complete.
Oh my god. Holy fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Oh my god.
All the wiggles.
Oh my god. Okay. That was genuinely the first time I've done that. Oh, the thing is gone. It's just divine now. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then look at the little flappy boy. Oh, yeah. He's so big. He's so big. What a baby.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, he's a big boy now! Okay. Oops. Hey, question. No, you don't have anything new for me.
Uh-huh, good riddance. That creepy carnival vanished and the town returned to its former self. Nice and quiet as I like it. It's quite enough to deal with the occasional traveler. Whole structures appearing out of nowhere, dreadful music, horrible masks, all far more than one old bug has to face.
Oh, sorry. I am still like...
Yeah!
Okay, one second.
Liver's here to celebrate.
The liver is here to celebrate. I am very... Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. Okay, sorry. I wanted to post in my Discord real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, I'm good. Look at the flappy. Okay.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh wait, hang on. I need to put my other. Oh, yo, so that Dash Master really does. Oh, look at it!
Yeah.
Oh.
Symbol of a completed ritual. Contains a living scarlet flame.
Okay. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm great.
You're great.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. Ashmaster, no wonder speedrunners like it. He's good zippy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be riding that high all freaking night.
Right?
How much damage does
I can look it up for ya. Let's see. I love how the Grimchild is just as big as the Hollow Knight now.
right? Right?
The Grimchild in its final form deals 11 damage per shot.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So, when it first starts shooting, it does 5 damage. Once you've defeated Grim for the first time, it does 8 damage, and now it does 11. That's a nice steady increase.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. My non-strength nail does 5, 9, 14. No.
Are you thinking about the
Nail
nail
upgrades.
binding?
Nail
can only
0
remember
is
the
5,
nail.
right? And then 9, and then... Is it 14 or 13? I think it goes up by 4 each time.
I'll look it up, because I know that nail binding caps the upper nails at 13.
Okay.
Hello, nice.
Oh, my baby! Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
default does 5. First one does 9.
Oh.
Then with the Paralore goes to 13. And then to 17. And final one is 21.
Okay. Okay, so is without my strength on.
Mhm.
He does about half my nail hit. I love him. I love him, but I also can't take this child to I can't take this child very many places, because if I go to the Mantis village,
Yeah. It's an angry little baby.
is an angry little baby.
With power. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
I hang on, actually.
You double checking you're on the right file?
Oh no, I know I'm on the right file. The other file doesn't have anywhere near. Uh. 1%. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think Kalos 1 through 4 are the last 4%. Woohoo! Time to go to Waterways! Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Wait. I'm gonna put on my traveling equipment. Swarm. Wait, why do I even need money anymore? I don't need money anymore. I guess I just...
So what percent are we on?
Wait, that's not what I meant to do. 108!
108.
Oh my goodness. Okay, baby can come with me to... King Station the right place to go?
It is in the waterways, and I guess also if you're going through Nailsmith Way. Ooh, Nightmare King.
Oh, and it says I've encountered 156 of 156. So that means...
Ooh.
Unless the Nightmare King doesn't count as one of these, and I'm gonna end up with 157?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. Wait. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. It is so much faster to get around if you have,
Dash Master.
I was gonna say...
Bench Warp?
Bench Warp, yes. Thank you for reading my mind. It helps that you're on my head, I'm sure.
Yeah. A lot of thoughts buzzing around, like buzzing.
Yeah, like the baby.
Just like the baby.
I worked hard
baby,
for this baby.
You worked hard for this baby.
I put in the hours. I put in a lot of time off stream.
Yeah.
And I did not beat Grim. I did not actually think I was going to beat him today.
Right?
Like... And then, like, it was going really well. So I was like, you know, I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. Okay. Good. I'm just very excited about this. This is...
Same. I'm so happy for you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, did you unlock the back door through Nailsmiths?
Oh. I think I did. I can keep going, I guess. That seems... maybe easier, question mark?
You don't have to go through all the oh, I forget their names.
Oh, the Flukemungas, actually.
Flukemungus.
The Flukemungus among us. Charms. Journal. Journal's what I want. Oh!
The Seal of Binding.
Huh. It's interesting that it's a creature. Or in
Right?
like the...
Yeah, like the hunter knows that?
The hunter?
What?
Hunter, excuse me?
I mean, I guess since there's no, like... Wait, you go back down to it? Oh. It's got a dream symbol instead.
Interesting.
Like if you're going up, Nightmare King Grim had a different symbol as well, I think.
Nightmare King just had Nightmare King.
I
Okay. Let's see.
think it's interesting to see.
Yeah, they both had just Grim Head.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a Grimkin Nightmare. So, they all do, okay. And then the Dream Warriors have the Dream Warriors. Okay, that's interesting.
Zonar, beloved.
He's so pathetic.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Needs to go. Okay.
I think it's understandable that you haven't been up the Hive Peoples.
Yeah. And then the boo fly, which I was very trying not to kill.
It's sweet.
Aww.
Aww.
I need to find... Maybe if I get tired of doing the, God home runs, I will,
Complete the journal and stuff.
yeah, start... Fluke manga! Okay, I will go through there so I can get some more fluke manga, because...
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Ooh, nice work, baby.
Nice work, baby. Covering us.
Okay, it's this way.
And then
down.
down and left, I think.
And then around this way and through here. Hehehe.
It makes sense that these are registered as enemies.
I love this. Oh.
Got you on the upswing of down dash? Or...
Yeah, basically.
Luke Mungus was not the imposter. Yeah, it's hilarious how you can get, like, essence from those things, like...
Oh, yeah. Did I get one while I was...
I think in the past I've seen you, but also because I've got a mod on my side that gives me, like, always essence drops. Going through these bits with, like, anything that breaks them, or just sort of swinging idly, will just have so many essence out of me. It's very fun.
Is there any more in here?
Maybe up higher.
I already did the high parts, I think. Oh, wait. I am a fool.
There are secret hidden high parts.
Yeah, maybe I...
That's the hunter's mark.
Yeah! Wait, okay.
Okay.
Gosh, okay. Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah.
I think I got all the other ones now, though.
Yeah.
Wah!
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Alright, 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 alright. Welcome to God Home.
Okay. I'm not taking baby into,
Oh, I think we're getting a little background noise on your side.
Oh, no!
I love the little what do you call them? Violins, that's the one.
Yeah, the violin's good. 1 second.
Yeah.
So is. Okay. Yeah, I think this is... Oh, that was
like,
my thing that was weird.
I think the reason why I mention it is because it kind of sounds a little bit familiar. Ooh.
Get right into it.
Yeah. Let's get stuck in. So, something to mention is that Salal has seen the bosses here.
I did. I was like, oh, I can practice some of the boss or the just play through it, and then I beat it the first try, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have not beat Oro and Mata though. I just got through all of the bosses that I.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to use my soul up on you. I'm using you to grind for souls, so please come down often more.
Right?
Ah, foolish me.
And like, this one's a really annoying one because you can't even really chase after it that much either because it just flies up higher.
Yeah! There's no heckin' ceiling here. Maybe there is, but
I don't feel like there's one.
I like how the character in the background, the god of Godholm, like watches me.
Yeah, throughout everything.
Yeah, it's real good. There we go.
There we go.
Now it's false night, I believe.
Yep. Just false night. Ah! Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon breezy. Yeah.
Okay, as the ritual persists, I hope you do well on Must Charger.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to remember not to completely smash. Okay, sister.
Yep.
The early bosses are a little bit of a joke.
Yeah.
And now for Gorb.
Now for Gorb.
Let's see. Oh, guess I could have changed up my loadout a little.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Nearly done.
Yeah. get hitboxed.
No, no, don't get hitboxed.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, ready.
Alright. Ma Punda!
Doma, 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 doma. Ole.
Ah, Hunda! Oh, watch! Doesn't watch me for that time. Watches the tongue defender fly off.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, thank you. This guy.
I'll look fine. It's always fun to see some parries. There we go.
Yeah. I'm not super keen on going into the next fight with the...
Hello?
This song actually reminds me of something, and I'm trying to remember where else I've heard it. Maybe it's just... I don't know.
Ominous.
Would you like to do the honors of reading?
O gods of hollowness, show us your might. We shall attune ourselves to thee and ascend ever higher. Why hast thou crept into this pantheon, O meager one? The noise of thine wriggling creates much discord, drowning out the godly resonance we attune ourselves to. Hey, Spidey, thank you for the raid.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Welcome.
Welcome.
I am playing through Hollow Knight for the first time. Working on the Pantheon stuff. So I'm basically at endgame. I beat NKG earlier this stream. Thank you very much. What were you doing before getting here?
Yeah. How was your stream?
Oh no, is my shoutout command not working?
Dang.
Maybe I need to do like proper
configurations.
Capitalizations. Oh, nice. Nice.
Ooh.
Was it your first time playing, or do you play often? Let's try the shoutout command again. It still didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out Nightbot. I'm so sorry. First time. Cool. Where are you at? I am very much an in-game, so I can not go on to the next screen for a moment.
Yeah.
If you're worried about spoilers or anything.
No problem looking.
Ooh, so you've just started. That's fun.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
real fun. Okay.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's honestly a really good game. Like I have enjoyed pretty much every second of playing it.
Yeah.
It's very quickly turned into a game that I want to both 100% or 112% actually. And like get all the endings as much as possible, and
yeah.
I am on my way, trying at least to get that the last few
Another
percentages.
ending.
The other endings locked behind 5. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope you enjoy this, like, even half as much as I am, and you'll have a blast the entire time. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow! I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I do want to continue on to the next fight soon. If you want to stick around and don't mind a little bit, okay, water.
Yeah, I just took a sip and I was like, okay.
make me drink also.
Yeah, if you want to stick around, then feel free.
Yeah. There won't be any like lore spoilers. Just the next boss is like their existence here as battles is maybe, but but yeah, thank you so much. Stick around if you would like. But I understand also. Yeah, go on, Myra. You can continue reading. I'm in a great mood today.
Yeah. And I just took a bite of biscuit, so give me a second.
Sounds good. I won't worry then.
There's an animal outside. Don't worry about it. Dost thou mean to thwart our sacred goal? Does thy envy drive thou to such madness? We pray that the gods of this kingdom punish thee, obliterate thee, utterly destroy thee.
You're a nice fellow.
Creep on, meager one, and may the gods destroy thee.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can beat these two.
Yeah.
Yes, oh!
Or you off.
Oh, I missed. Oh. Ah! Oh no, this is not gonna be the one.
I believe in you.
Aw, shit.
See?
Yeah, well. No, let me heal again. No, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
It's about how I expected it to go. I did hang on a little bit longer than I thought I was going to, but yeah, that's Gollum. or the Pantheon one. I'll get back here. No, what am I gonna do to get me? No, you don't have any friends this time. Okay.
Yeah, we'll beat this one with the power of friendship.
But not your friends. I've tried fighting these guys Radiant. Or not Radiant,
Ascended?
Ascended. I did beat them Ascended.
Yeah.
It took a good few tries. Ascended is no joke!
I will say, even with the ability to fly, like, chasing these fellas down is such a pain.
It really is. This guy's like, ah, okay. Good. Oh. Here we go.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all night. Throwing myself at Pantheon again and again and again. Whee! Oh. Ah, what I meant to do.
I think it's hilarious that you can keep dream nailing that after the target pops out.
Same.
Oh, I hope you do well in Bus Charger.
Thank you. I hope I do well also.
Nice. Hitless.
Hitless! Alrighty. Okay, sister.
Get her right in the gender.
Oh no. Let me dream nail you. Do you haunt my dreams or I yours? Oh. I missed. Yeah, thank you very much again for reading. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Yeah. I'm gonna redeem a posture check.
Posture check! Alrighty.
Did you want to change your build up?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think it's
What you
really funny
thinking?
to use Dale Master's Glory on them. But I'm not adept enough. I do think though, I want Sharp Shadow.
Yeah. Good to hear.
I think this is good. I think this is good. Yeah!
See you soon.
Yeah!
Gorb time.
I forgot I wasn't walking straight into Aura.
Okay, we're on 3 nail phase. There we go.
Also, I realize what the humming reminded me of, and I don't know if it's because it's the same tune.
What?
Oops.
Was
No
it,
eyes.
No eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Mahunda!
Oh.
Whoa. There it is.
I love that it watches.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, fun parry. I think it's a little nice that you get like a few bosses to sort of work with your build a little.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Oh, Moloch.
Oh, Moloch. You have Sharp Shadow on. So.
I do have Sharp Shadow. Thank you for reminding me. It's not.
Nice.
Not
The
ideal.
Sharp Shadow.
Okay. Sharp Shadow is very nice, though. I would love.
Hello again.
It sounds a lot like No Eyes' song, which is really interesting. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I've read this line.
Right. They don't give me.
Right? It'd be so nice.
Really would. Let's get out of here before I get hitboxed. Damn it!
Oh, no avoiding that. Thanks for the good luck charm.
Yes, thank you for the good luck. Damn it.
I don't think you could get hitbox now. Nice, D-Dog.
Damn it.
Dash. Okay. Oh, incoming. Yep.
Damn it. Ah. Ooh.
Did you want to change your build gun?
All right.
It's either upwards or downwards.
Nah. Okay, actually, I'm gonna. Whee. Okay. I'm gonna check out the Holocaust again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, since you beat Nightmare King Grim.
Yeah. Yeah. I still can't fucking believe I did that.
Right.
Oh my god. Where are you bastard?
Oh, Twink Bug.
Oh, Twink Bug! Oh, you're not Twink Bug. You're
You know, the brothers.
the brothers. Oh, Twink Bug! Ah!
Yep.
Ah!
It's a Dreamdale one.
Go back. Oh wait, I did go back.
You gonna take a swing at Grim then?
Yeah. Oh right, I almost forgot.
I think that's hilarious how it didn't go through.
It is really funny how it didn't go through. Oh. Damn it.
Oh, rude. That was on your D-Dar. Yeah, thanks for the congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I will say, you've gotten a lot better at the balloon phase.
Yeah, I really have. I don't know what it is today, but my rhythm is good or something.
Yeah.
Aw, it still got me. Oops. I knew it wouldn't work, I just...
A cheeky little dink. Cheeky little dink.
Speaking of a cheeky little dink.
Oh, well?
Oh, just the way I,
A cheeky little twink?
Oops. Oops. Whoa! He got caught on the ceiling!
Yeah!
And that threw me off! Just want to kick his ass. I think he bows differently. He's bowing to the god home! Before he wasn't. Oh. That's interesting.
Right?
That's interesting. It took me a few times to like
register it. Yeah.
Like figure out why it looked different.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Bastard. Oops.
Nice.
Oh, I wouldn't.
There we go.
Yeah.
Both Grims in one stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I'm very happy too.
Wait, what's this?
Posture check.
Okay. Posture check. Alrighty. Thank you.
I will say, I have no idea what that is.
Oh yeah, I was right about this being zoned. Oh my gosh.
False god conspired by the lonely. Just like the Magnus Archives.
What's this? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoa.
Hoa.
Hoa. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. There's somebody between Nosk and the Collector.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go... Probably one of the Pantheon dualies, like... Pantheon Nosk or something. No, it wouldn't be, would it?
Would it?
Oh my god, you're so racist. Okay, Pantheon. Bitch boy. Think, but okay. What?
I see you have noticed the other orb there that is sitting empty.
Yeah, there's a little...
Wonder what that could be about.
That is so ominous. This also bothers me.
Right?
If the Mantis Lords get infected, that's unacceptable.
Mm-hmm. That'd be like the Wii Trainer Lords, right?
I do know there's a
The
mod
mod which
that lets you fight all 4 at the same time.
the whole family.
The whole family. Okay.
Okay. Did you want to practice your pokos on Fluke Worm?
I could practice. I will take requests as far as who to beat if I haven't beaten them already. And it's I'm not doing this scented version of things yet.
GG.
Woo! That's so hard. Because I do want to get them all at least bronze, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to fight the Mantis Lords.
They've got a nice rhythm too.
They do! And the music slaps!
And the pan flutes, oh, lovely.
Oh, right, I can...
Oh, some kind of flute thing.
Oops. That was a cheeky heal, though.
Yeah. Speaking of cheeky, I just remembered something very silly I did when I beat the Radiance for the first time.
Oh?
So, you know how I, like, have invincibility mods and stuff?
Yeah.
So, one thing I tried to do was beat the Radiance with C-Dash.
Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I
Because,
can't.
fun fact for you viewers at home, C-Dash actually does deal damage and will kill and not interrupt on enemies if it doesn't damage you. And her, like, kills stuff. Yeah. You can't actually deal a final blow with C-Dash, though. Okay.
That's interesting. Aw, dang it. I was trying to be too cheeky. That's what I get for trying to beat them at first. It's just dash!
I mean, the brain is a powerful thing. I hear, if you're in complete darkness, you can, hear, like, and, like, maybe if there's, like, enough sort of bits for your brain to fill in the gaps, you can make an entire duck. Wax and all.
Aw.
all 3 complete.
And oh yeah, it is kind of scary how much peripheral vision is just like low latency. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
it's your brain doing its best.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who next?
Did you not want to fight the orb lobble?
I can fight the Obwobble. I just... Ah.
If only.
No, don't flick me. Ooh, you go
We got
fast.
this.
Oh, damn it. Nope.
Ooh.
Hello, Lorelai!
Hello.
You missed the most amazing thing!
Nightmare King
that I'm going
Grim
to do
has been defeated.
all stream!
I don't know about that. You could still probably beat Pantheon 1.
Yeah, I might beat Pantheon 1. Wow.
Yeah! I did it!
I did it, I did it, I did it for real.
Yeah! First time live on stream.
First time.
I mean, this was your first time defeating Grim. That was.
Oh, okay, yes. Aw, fuck. Oh no, it's not good. I ran out of soul.
Yeah.
Those are a lot harder when you don't go into them with full soul like I usually do. Like, I wouldn't say they're, like, hard, but, like...
Yeah.
When
They're
I'm
not
used
like
to
a
clowning
whirl.
on them, and then it's like, oh, I actually have to kind of try.
It's good practice, though, for future.
That's not at all what I meant to do.
For a second there, I thought you sideways downwards. They just bash together?
It sucks that they heal.
Mm-hmm.
I've beaten them both at the same time before.
But it is quite tricky to coordinate, yeah.
It is, especially when... Damn it.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Bash Bros. Nice, getting some good hits in there.
There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing about these bosses is that I'm definitely going to have to,
Get some practice in.
yeah.
Ooh, did you want to practice on Oro and Mato to, like, help build up?
Probably ought to do that, yeah. Ah, the flick.
Ah, the flick. Hey, why are these always very polite?
Okay.
Because they say gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
Bazinga.
Yeah.
Yo! Yeah, you've dealt with Lost Kid. Broken Vessel's nothing.
Yeah, honestly, it's a little bit sad. Oh, it's really sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad, actually.
Even sadder with the little reach.
It is. It always reaches for me.
Always.
Aww. That's not the direction I meant to be in. This fight has being sad as a feature. This is so true. I kind of clowned on Lost Kid too, huh?
Sip of Ling.
Sip of Ling. Who in Hollow Nest isn't my Sip of Ling now? Oh. Oh, I didn't.
I just realized that Nosk is an anagram of sunk.
Ah, I flicked. An anagram of.
Sunk. S-O-N-K.
Okay!
Oh, fun fact. Nosk still has a hitbox while it's up the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's it?
Yeah. I was doing a lot of damage to it. Zote, like, plot point Zote isn't. I don't know if
Zote does look quite similar.
I don't know if I'd call it a plot point. But yeah, Zote's kind of his own special case.
Hello, our shadowy friend. God gamer among gods.
Aw, man.
I think it's very funny how the collector's theme is just sort of like a very distorted Colosseum kind of thing.
Right? What is the Colosseum but...
A collection of fools. Thinking about it, they do have one of the collector's cases for the mimics.
They sure do. And honestly, the pleasure, or not the pleasure house, the, what is it? You need the love key for it. Tower of Love, I guess. I don't know. It's fairly close in proximity.
Mm-hmm. The Tower of Love. Most pogoable enemy. So, fun fact, you can just end the fight by attacking the creature.
That's how I won in the Colo. Look.
Nope, that is for here too.
Oh. Okay. That was not the move I wanted to make. Okay. Oh, I swung too early. Love key found in Queen's Gardens at the eyeless corpse with the gems of the collector. That is where the love key is.
I don't know about the dreams of the collector thing, but I do remember that the eyes were going all voidy, yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't actually remember the Dream Nail dialogue.
Ooh.
The Lottle chooses violence.png.
Like always. Oh. Yay!
You're not gonna hide inside the skull?
Their thoughts were about someone they loved and tried to fuse with them? Ooh, that's interesting.
I think I'd have to phone up local Hollow Knight expert.
Yeah.
And more deets on that later. Oh, hey, Crystal Peaks theme.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh. Theodora fish thirsts for violence. Yeah. Okay. That was kind of embarrassing. Let's
love how this is basically just Enraged Guardian, but like much worse.
Right? Oh my god. I feel like I could beat that one on Radiant. Like, I know I got hit once, but...
Right?
Let me just...
Let's give it a try.
Let me give it a try.
Might as well. Hell, I bet you'd be able to do it even faster with Steady Buddy.
I was thinking that.
Hitless.
Alright.
Alright.
You know. I'll take it. I'll take the hell out of that. Ooh, yeah. It's so bright and shiny. Dab the other way. Yeah, there we go. No, I should put on Steady Body, but oh well.
Oh well. Yeah, if you're gonna like, you could always just sort of like deck out a custom build for each boss if you did just for these ones.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things. Like, maybe the real Enraged Guardian was the one I became along the way. Okay.
Ooh.
I know he does like 4 damage to me, but...
Yeah, I feel like you've got the rhythm going. Ooh.
Oh, that was it. Oh, right, because he does 4 damage to me. I forgot.
Yep. 3 hits and you're out.
Yeah. Okay, but I've got this. Like, hang on. Let me go equip Steady Body, and I'm just gonna clown that. I'm just gonna clown it.
Let's see, Steady Body, Unbreakable Strength, like, I don't know, maybe Grubber Flies?
Okay, I don't need that one for this.
Steady. Ready, steady.
I definitely know what Steady Body looks like. Do Glowing Bloom. Just have more stuff going on. Ooh. I'll put Dash Master on. Dash Master makes that do more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I dashed down!
It's always fun dashing in different directions.
It really is. Oops. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Did you want to try Radiant?
Yes, I'm going to get both the glowy orbs on this one.
Only the shiniest for our Crystal Guardian.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm glad that last laser beam didn't count.
I'm sure you'd have 1 health left.
Alright. Alright.
Estranged guardian.
Estranged guardian.
Ugh.
So Umu is interesting.
Indeed, Umu is.
Because you know who we don't have?
Our good friend Quirrell.
Our good friend Quirrell.
It's Lommel. That Flodu.
Well, at the moment it's just acid, which is fine. Whoa! I go boing!
Yep, super pogos. Hey, look, a little friend. I think you should choose violence.
I think I should also. Wait.
I think you should look at Umu now.
I did end up fighting one of the Umu on...
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, but Umu is ridiculously fun to pogo.
Yeah.
Speedrun strats.
Okay.
Speedrun strats.
Speedrun strats.
So I've heard the tool-assisted speedrun. I think Merlin has mentioned it a few times on stream.
Just lures in.
Lures in one of those things and keeps it floating.
For the Oko, yeah.
No, I don't want to do that right now.
That's valid. Did you sneak in a hit before the roll? I love how you've gone full nail build now.
I like how the shrine is in the background. Yeah, Lorelei!
Yeah!
like,
Yeah!
I...
That one hurts! Especially since you've done the flower crest and everything.
Yeah! That'd be interesting if it wasn't there unless you had done the flower quest.
Invincible,
fearless,
sensual,
sensual, mysterious, enchanting.
Vigorous. And there's the little Zoatlings. Those spiders.
Oh.
Nah.
I don't actually remember, like, any of... Ooh.
Yeah, I think some of these are from the later Zoat fights after you've already beaten.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's do this again.
Let's do this again.
Let's do this again. Ah.
See, we have to
Vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate. I kicked Zoat's butt with baby build last time.
So going at this with a nail build is much more interesting, I think.
It's very interesting because I think my I think, sorry, I got distracted because fighting it was a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
Solotl versus Bretta quest foreshadowing. I think my own babies took care of all the baby Zoatlings. So even if he did have those, I don't know if I would have noticed it because all I was doing was trying to stay alive. Invincible, fearless, sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrified, beautiful, powerful, great Prince Zone!
That's all of them.
God, he's so stupid! Okay. Oh, thank you, Dash Master. That was definitely something I prefer you to do. Where was I? Oh, I lost track of where I was because there was a bunch of little...
Yeah.
57 descriptions based on his actual precepts. That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ascended Grim.
Ascended Grim. Ascended normal Grim.
Yeah, he really is
Oh,
bowing to
I
the
didn't
god
wait too long.
tuna. You didn't wait long enough.
Yeah.
It's okay, you're good at balloon phase now.
Ooh, I got a few hits on him.
Nice.
Oh, Dash Master.
Oh, the down dash, not you.
Oh.
Balloon phase. Was that the Sharp Shadow down dash thing did it?
I don't think it was a down dash.
Yeah.
Was it?
That's what it looked like.
It might have been then. I thought I ran actually into him.
Yeah.
And then it like stopped me.
I'm pretty sure it was the Sharp Shadow that activated the stagger.
It was definitely the Sharp Shadow that activated the stagger.
Which was hilarious.
Okay.
Ooh, balloon phase. So we're almost done now, I think. Oh, the backs.
Damn it.
That was a mean one.
The backstep. The backstep happens if I dash at him too early. I need to like. But I've got this. I think I can get ascended.
Did you want to change your build? I love how even after last time you still snuck in the hit.
Ah. Right. So, on damn it. On the other Grim, if you down dash into it, or descending dark into it, you actually have enough invincibility frames to not get hurt by that. Okay. Ha, that was a down dash. That might actually be a... Okay. Oh, too late.
No, it's the down dash too early.
Yeah. Yeah, that... Sometimes I say words.
I think the dash master might be throwing you off a bit there.
Oh, it definitely is. I'll go, actually. I'll go. I'll go fix my build.
Yeah.
I don't need to handicap myself for this.
Training weights come off.
Guess I don't. I am getting
You
a
really
few.
need-
I am getting a few extra hits in with Quick Slash because he's a lot slower.
I was gonna say, did you really need the Shaman Stone?
The amount of times I like smash down into him. Oh, I was too...
Uh-oh.
I thought he had finished his bow.
Oh, right, backdash. I love how you can consistently do balloon phase without getting hit now.
Well, I think this one's slower. I could be wrong, but I do think it's slower. Oops.
Right into balloon phase.
Stagger into balloon phase is kind of a good feeling. Oop. Oops. I need to stop doing that. I'm getting cocky.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a
But I think
bit.
it's earned. I think it's earned.
Oh. Ah. Damn it.
Hmm.
Oh. Oops. There we go.
Nice.
Hawa!
Awa.
Well, they were quiet for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Empty God sins. Okay, these. Okay, brothers.
What makes these brothers big?
Oops.
Love the sharp shadow through the dash slash.
Ah, they interrupted my heal.
Hmm.
Ah. Damn. They're still trying to kill me.
They're still trying to do it.
But yeah, this will be good practice.
Yeah.
And I can see what nail build I want to bring into the second half of, or Bale, charm build, not nail build.
Nail build.
Nail build! Yeah, it's all nails.
Well, that training to be Batman.
What?
I realize this joke no longer works. Oh.
Ah!
There we go. That's a nice one.
tries to do it, Dan. Too late. Okay. Oh, there goes the cyclone.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, too late.
Uh-oh. I mean, if you wanted to try to cheese it like that, you could try, like, spell twister kind of thing.
That's true.
I think that would be a very fun, silly build. Ooh, maybe
they
bring
both
in
jumped. Oops, all nails in a bat.
Have you thought about trying a spell build for this one, like with
Sure.
the Weavelings and the Grubstone?
Sure. I'll try that. Oh, I do want to keep Sharp Shadow, though, actually.
Murder baby build.
Oh, murder babies. I love these little murder babies. They're so good.
Murder
They're
babies.
so good.
Interrupted your dream now.
He did. He likes interrupting me. Oh. Oh, shit. Charge up real fast.
Yeah. Nice. Cyclone slash time.
Sure was.
Ooh, one down.
Oh. Oh, right. I was trying to parry it like I parry,
Hmm.
There we go.
You did it!
Whew. Oh. Hang on.
Oh,
I got a journal entry for that.
oh.
I want to know what... Ooh! Brothers
Nail
of the Nail,
Masters.
trained in combat by the great Nail Sage. Gods by toil and nail bound, brothers sworn to guard the weak, masters of the sacred ground, help us find the God we seek. Prayer to the masters.
And something else you'll notice is
The encountered
and completed have both increased by 1, totally.
What the dip? The f-
Hydrate!
Ooh, hydrate. Okay, I thought I heard something. Thank you very much. Huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it... Okay. Hunter, how? I mean, I think it makes sense that the hunter has encountered them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cause like, they're famous. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like even if the hunter hasn't encountered them in person, like, the hunter has heard of them.
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting that Shio isn't here. And Shio's
Right?
the one, because Shio's the one that, like...
Retired to become a painter, yeah.
Yeah! That makes me really happy. I hope Shio isn't in here at all, because that's, I don't know. Hunter doesn't know that we've beat them. The hunter, when he gives you the journal, says something along the lines of... The texts written within will become clear to you as you... So, like... I don't remember exactly
figured
what...
it was like a do your own book kind of thing.
Yeah, it's... I think it works a little bit like the one in Hades. Where as you, like, beat the enemies often enough... I guess in that one it might be more of an active thing, but it's like the... Oh, excuse me. Zagreus, when he beats the enemies, is, like, attuning himself more as whatever, so he's, like, getting more of Achilles' words about it. I kind of took this as, like, the more you beat them, the more you can, like, decipher the texts that the hunter has written.
Yeah.
That said, I would like to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I have a new couch and it's gonna make weird noises when I sit up. I will mute for future times, but I just wanted to share that with you because it's so loud.
It's so funny.
It's so loud. But yes, I will be right back.
That was the couch.
Let's I will be right back.
Yep. Yeah. Now that Solano's gone, time to post spoilers. We got any good ones? Wait. I gotta see where I've been put. Oh, I'm on the little bug. So, fun fact, there is in fact a Hollow Knight mod which just put hats on everything. Oh, hey, what spoilers do you have? Ghost is stinky, yeah. Oh, all of the spoilers, huh? I just love the face just throwing down. Go on cars. Yes, spoiler do go on cars. Oh, little babies orbit us. Solano is good at video games, yeah. Okay, I think our host is back now.
I think I'm back as well. Goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's put you back to size.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit bigger than before, but oh goodness. Okay. How was the smell?
Atrocious, as you can see in the spoilers.
Oh no.
I'd like another hat to soothe me from the smell.
Okay, what was I doing? What am I doing? What the hell am I doing?
Has been redeemed.
Hats off has been redeemed. Are you gonna go back on the night?
No, just another one.
Oh wait, I can put you on the small night.
Ooh, small night.
A big hat for the small night. Oh, I guess I could also...
Oh, a second hats off has been redeemed.
Okay, this is what I'll do for that then. Oh no. The hat does not follow the night.
If only.
Tragic. Oh,
just a
squeeze
delayed
the shade.
levitation spell.
Okay, so
Oh.
1 second. I'll squeeze the shade, but I have to be right back again. 1 second.
We've gotta go get this shade to squeeze. Meanwhile, my doppelganger is just sort of hovering in the foreground here. Are you inventing hat lore here? No, secretly, this hat is being put like a sticker on the camera. Oh.
So, like, I'm not technically here right now because I'm doing, like, arcane wizard research.
Mm-hmm.
However...
Oh.
Oh, shit. Anyway, love you guys. Good luck
Love
with
you
everything.
too.
Yeah, I will head out.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
I did some movesies.
You're just back in time. Our wizard friend came in for a cameo.
Oh! Wizard friend popped in to squeeze the shade for us.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, thank you. That was so good. I didn't mute when I ran off. And also alarmed my upstairs cave mate. They did done snipe me.
I think that's hilarious.
It really is. Okay, what do I do now?
Double squeeze, yes. What to do now? I mean, you did prove that you can beat the brothers with, oh. You're going for a spicy one here, huh?
Ah, shit.
Nice.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's very tricky to tell them apart in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, no, I should have known that it was that one. I was so briefly on Aura, yeah. The joys of
Enhanced hattery.
Enhanced hatchery. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time.
I'm having a great time.
Whee! Okay. I think I'll give Pantheon one try again.
Did you want to start off with a different build or keep the spell one?
I'm just gonna fart it all the way.
Yeah.
Begin.
Begin.
Begin. I am incredibly silly today, and I blame the monster I had earlier.
The creature or the drink?
I definitely had a Java monster as a treat. Oops.
Because you said a drop, I still don't know if you meant the creature or the drink. I will decide to interpret it as the creature. A very silly monster has entered the system.
Yes. I am just out here having a good time. Having a good time. Wait, okay. Wah! Yeah, every single wish that the Lord did.
Let's go.
I consume monsters. I mean, yeah. Oop.
I love how we left the babies to deal with it at the very end.
I did sharp shadow it. I don't know if the babies dealt with it or my sharp shadow did, but
just a little bit of soul getting, you know? Oh, babies are good for False Night. These babies can get you the soul.
Oh. That's true. I didn't think about that. Baby versus baby stats are valid.
Oh, good luck on Moss Charger.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Ah, it's because you don't have Quick Slash.
Yeah. It's no big deal though.
No big deal, no big deal.
See, I'm back at full health, no damage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm so mean to you, sister.
It's okay, she'll get us back on the second floor.
Baby strats. Wee. Splish, splash, I am taking a bath, but this fart stink still won't go away. Yeah, her stage is so webby. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Come on, Garby.
I think that might have been a triple hit.
There we go. I love the teleporting off screen to die.
Right? Mahunda! I'm sorry. I'm just having a good time.
We're having a good time. It's all good. Now, one other option is to upspell in this phase. Do lots of pogoing. Ah, Hunda! Full up himself from that.
Ah.
Oh, that's a win.
That's a win! We take this! Wow! Look at him go! All right.
Yep. Nice dodge.
Oops. Oops. Okay.
I think you'll be fine if you heal at the very end for this.
Yeah. Right, Moloch.
Moloch time.
No!
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Guess I can also heal in this room too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. So No Eyes, that was a lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
And the lullaby is the same as, like, the God Tuner song?
Right?
I'm intrigued.
Me too. You dream now?
Guess so.
Oh, right, it gets cancelled.
Ah.
One down, one to go.
Oh. Okay.
Watch for downswing. You got this.
I don't know if I do.
I think it's nearly down, to be honest.
Okay,
Is
okay,
that it?
okay, I did it.
Okay, you did it. You did it.
Oh, brothers always fight together.
Brotherhood. That's it.
Oh, it gives me my time.
It gives you your time.
Oh, interesting.
10:17.
Yeah.
You did it.
And I do know that those like notches above are, if I can do
The
it,
bindings,
with the
yeah.
bindings on. Hydrate, thank you. I will
I'm in this
indeed.
too.
The walking out of there animation is kind of cool, actually.
Oh, do you want to check something?
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, go back real quick.
Yes.
If you go down to the bit below.
Ooh, okay. That
I just want to show you something
lifeblood
real
door?
quick. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So, since you have beaten the first one, I will tell you now that those little circles, they light up with the more bindings you beat.
Yeah.
And there'll be something interesting on every one of the big circles.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that later.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see what Pantheon 2 is.
Right?
This is okay. Let's see.
Let's see.
Can't wait to be. Ooh.
Thou most ungrateful of blemishes, the gods in their great mercy allowed thee to escape the first pantheon alive, yet thee still think to test thyself against their might. Doom thyself then, that we may resume our focus and ascend our minds ever higher.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, I know who you are.
Yeah, we first fought this fella in resting grounds. But I believe that was before we had the upspell.
Would love to have the upspell. Ooh.
Right? Oh, more nail times.
No, bastard. Ah! 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 There we go.
There we go.
Ah, embarrassing.
It's your first time. It's all good. Crystal Guardian. Now you don't have steady body, so this might be a bit longer.
Or quick.
Or a quick slash or the unbreakable, yeah. Oh, that's it. Soul Master. Notably not Tyrant, so this will be a bit slow. Right?
Yeah, this will be fine.
There'll be plenty of time to heal, get some soul, grab some snacks. Reach over.
Oh. Darn it.
Weevilings are in charge of snacks.
The Weaverlings are in charge of snacks.
I wonder what snacks spiders would like.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoa, no, no, no. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dashes.
Alrighty.
Oblubbles. Good thing we got some practice in earlier, huh?
Right?
I swear, was not planned because I completely forgot who's on Pantheon 2. That's one down.
Oops. Oh. Oh my god, die already!
Right?
Thank you. Goodness!
That health booster is a lot.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Weaver. Mantis Lords.
What am I doing? Why am I doing that?
Hello, Lordies.
I was gonna try to...
Yeah. Broken Throne isn't on this
Yeah.
stage.
That was really funny.
Yeah, especially how the Weaver got one of them in the air.
Yeah. Ooh, that is interesting. I didn't notice that because I was too busy fighting. But, oh, I guess I don't even have to worry about healing myself during that fight. Cool, cool. Okay, I will admit the boss rushes aren't.
The what? Oh, that's a nice cheese spot.
Yeah, it's a great cheese spot.
I love Maru. So many fun noises.
Yeah. Woo, okay. This is why we ban spiders. Oh, Nosk, okay. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, so far this hasn't been so bad. You're just gonna stand here and let the spiders do the work? Orbit!
Sometimes cheesing it is fun.
Yeah!
Oh no, what happened? Oh no, okay.
I have tempted Faye. Yeah, this one Weaver's just hanging out with us, you know. Okay.
Hey, I ended it pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, okay.
Okay. Had a nice breather.
Oh, this is also a breather fight.
Yeah.
If I don't.
Don't get
choke.
cocky now.
Yeah. Okay. I also don't have steady body this time, so I guess.
Yeah. Maybe use some D-dives to just get some iframes through it, you know?
Yeah.
Little reach.
Swoo! Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Not that I guess I needed to worry about it too much. Alright, who the hell am I fighting at this Pantheon?
Ah, will the gods not relieve us from this troublesome speck? How it tests us, seeing this worm raise its filthy weapon to the gods.
It's not a filthy weapon, it's pure! What are you talking about?
Thou hast luck beyond luck, O speck. The gods of this pantheon, for purposes beyond our understanding, allow you amongst them. Truly, the divine punishment they must be planning for you will be beyond all reckoning. Prepare thyself, prepare thyself. Oh, gods
Okay,
of
same.
Hallowness. Thou cannot linger here. A coward of cowards, step forth and receive thine holy punishment.
Yeah. No, Shio!
Paint Master
Yeah.
Shio.
What? Oh! Oh! Ah! I like this
Great
actually! I take it
monster.
back! I take it back! I take it back! I take it back! This is good. This is so cool! Okay. I love this! I love this actually!
To be honest, I was just like, I was suspecting you'd like sort of caught onto it on the fact that this one's called The Path of the Artist.
Oh, I didn't actually notice that at all. I didn't look at that! Ooh. Woo. No, I actually didn't. The Path of Paint. Okay, I take it back what I said earlier about not wanting Shio to be wrong.
But yeah, I was just looking at that second pantheon and being like, I know who's at the end of that.
I failed the spot check. I did horrendously. That's just my life.
Yeah.
Aww.
Paint Master Shio.
Yeah. Sorry for farting in your face.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think it'll be a little while to take, to like sort of get used to all of the, different attacks and what they do.
Yeah.
Interesting how they're color-coded.
Yeah.
And you can also sort of see it on the tip
Yeah,
of the brush, but it might be a
okay.
bit small. Which is why it's easier to use the, direction the brush is pointing to. Ooh, first dagger.
Oh. Talented god of creation. Oh, talented god of artists and creators. Ah.
Yeah, it's a shame that gets cancelled. But also kind of funny. Especially because you keep trying it every time and it's just like Shio always yelling about it.
Yes, so that is favorite paint medium.
Idea Hollow Knight mod where damage values for Dream Nail and the regular nail have been swapped. Only a little bit
The
impossible.
splatter!
We did it! In it.
Ah. Gaze for the gay god. Yeah! Beautiful! I love you! I love you, Sheo! I await you at a Pantheon speak. Okay. So my current theories are that the empty god, I'm thinking because it's, like, big, it's probably the Hollow Knight, but Pantheon.
Yeah.
Because technically, I haven't beat him, because even though I've thrown myself at them several times, like, it doesn't save.
Yeah.
And, I have heard a name. I have heard a name of a thing that I have to fight, called Pure Vessel.
Yeah.
And that's my thing for that. That's my guess. I have no idea if I'm right. Do not confirm or deny.
Of course not.
But yeah,
Is
that's
my answer to confirming or denying?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
like-
Yeah, I gotcha.
Though I suppose if I was deconfirming, that would be like a double denial. Which I think is kind of fun.
I think that's interesting how they like bind themselves up
Right?
in cloth.
It's a hot spring.
It is a hot spring. The whole world is a hot spring. And I get no less stinky. The Dung Defender is just that powerful.
You think you're gonna try any, what's it called? Bindings for the first Pantheon in your free time?
Most likely.
Given that you did beat it with a spell build, I'd say you could probably also do, a
Maybe.
nail binding.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh. Okay.
There we go.
That's fine.
That was
That's fine then. They're just very slippery.
Nice.
Wow.
Damageless.
Yeah.
Nice use of iframes there.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was hoping for.
Let's go Weeveling!
Yeah, they're the best. I very see why it's Merlin's favorite pet charm.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, yeah.
We really got it before I can. Splish
Yes, the
splash,
spa
I'm
time.
taking a bath.
Wah, 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 wah. Uh-oh. There we go.
I'll leave Marmot full health, full soul. That's fine with me. I'm happy to cheese it.
Yeah. No harm, foul, no judgment.
Oh.
See?
Ah. Ah, down, I said. Oops. Oop.
I think that's it.
It sure is. Okay, Nosk. Alright.
Sneaking in some quick heals.
Nope.
You still got one more mask left to heal.
Oops. What happened was
It's alright.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the next fight is no problem either.
Well, I need to actually, like, treat it like it could be a problem, though.
Hmm.
Oh. It's a little bit slower than I anticipated. Oop. Why not? Oop.
Oh yeah, it is 3.5 hours past, but yeah, having fun.
How am I still streaming? I'm having a blast, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess this next one is,
Chio, right?
Chio, yeah. That's definitely the... like, definitely.
Hmm.
The lullaby.
Oh, it looks like he didn't have a hitbox there.
Ooh.
Nice dodge.
He's zippy.
Yeah.
Right, it's this one.
Are we all seeking something different?
Oh.
Right? Solano's just like this. Stay calm.
I thought I could make it through.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us again. I hope this is a nice chill. The answer is I've put in a lot of hours off stream on other accounts that I'm not letting myself get past where I am on here. It helps a lot. My Steam version has I want to say 90 hours on it, although some of that is definitely me. And this has 120 already.
Leak the Switch code.
So, I will admit to have hyperfixated on this one just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That was a good one.
Yeah. No, see, it was in the home screen when in Path of Pain, right? I don't think that counts as playtime.
I don't think it counts because I had my Switch off.
Yeah.
As far as the difference between Switch and PC, like, other than the mods... Oops, I didn't refresh fast enough. I haven't actually noticed that much of a difference in how it plays. Because... Aw, I missed. In fact, I actually am almost wondering if Nightmare Grim was easier on the Switch, or if I just, like, had a really good day today.
It's an interesting one, huh?
Yeah. Because, like...
What was it, like, second, third try?
It was more than that. It was, like, I think the 5th or 6th, but it was still, like... Like, I practiced that fight for a long time. Ah. And oh, I wasn't refreshed. Very little of my practice was actually on the Switch, and I actually finally made it through.
Yeah.
Whew, okay.
And then don't forget the ground phase.
Ah, damn, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if my Weaverlings kill it during this phase. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, 2 slashes away wasn't that bad.
Like, yeah. It was real close. Aw, I thought it was...
Okay, after this one was what? Hornet? No.
The mantises, I think.
Lords. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a lucky last hit.
Yeah.
Woo, because that would have hurt me otherwise.
Hell mode Mantis Lords, where like there's a Mantis Lord for each attack that it does. So like there'd always be one hanging off the each side doing the swing ones. Always be one dashing in either direction and like stabbing down from above.
Aw, dang. Okay.
Okay, one down, one to go.
Woo! Love them. I love that fight a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's very nice. I will
Splish splash.
hydrate.
Ooh, hydrate.
We're in
Thank
the
you.
hot
Woo!
springs.
Just about hydrated my entire torso. Looks like I got through one of my glasses. Let's get the other one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ah.
Okay. Now I've got... Yeah, Marmu.
Dear Mamu. It'd be nice if Mamu was anywhere else.
Oh. That was a quick Marmu fight. That was a quick... That was a... We were like... Quick Nosk fight.
I love with the Weaverlings, you just sort of like drop them down onto Fluke Marm.
Oh, facing the wrong way.
the face the right way.
Okay. Good fluke barm.
Good fluke barm.
Last vessel.
Second last one. That was so ominous where the music seemed to go quiet for a second.
Okay. Okay, I'm going into Shio pretty good.
Yeah.
Whew. Alright.
Just keep calm.
Yeah, just gotta keep calm. Take it easy.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. He is zippy. He really doesn't like getting hit, which I like.
Nice. That's one phase down.
I also like that he is, like...
Two staggers. And we've done it.
Woo! Yeah! Okay.
Okay. Inspiration.
I love Shio! I love Shio so much.
Yeah. Now, did you want to go for color 3 or call it for today?
I should call it for today. My thumbs are getting tired.
But...
but I'll give Call of 3 a go.
Champion of the Sage.
Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hang on. Okay. No, this is not pure vessel. Sly, you bastard. Okay. Swaddled on EXE aired out. Yeah, I mean, duh. Of course it is after. Okay.
What? You mean the cute little shopkeeper bug? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not like he's the nail sage or anything. You sly dog. Ooh.
Lowly brute, blindest of worms, again thee challenge the gods? What divine whim has granted thee the strength to endure their presence when no others may stand? Fight then, struggle then, and keenly we shall listen for thy destruction.
They aren't happy with me.
Indeed.
Oh, Hive Knight. Oh, I faced the wrong direction. Oop. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Call of 3 another try. That was a bad go. Oop. Oop. Why did I do that? I forgot I can't really heal during this guy.
It's a tricky one, huh?
Why is Hive Knight giving me so much trouble? I got him in like one. There we go. Oh, that was so rude!
Oh my god!
That was so rude! Okay, I think that's proof that my hands genuinely are getting tired though.
Yeah.
So I should probably call it here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun though. What the hell?
Ooh,
Yes?
I have a suggestion.
Yes, what?
Quickly exit
Okay.
God Home, not the game.
Okay.
You can also exit by falling here.
Wait, is there a different exit?
I mean, like, there's like no
Floor
springs
here?
at the bottom. Yeah, so you can literally just
okay.
fall out like another dream.
Oh, this one's coming too.
Hallowed land, tune, gods.
Did I miss a stage? Because I did Portal, Pantheon 1 and 2 at
Portal
the same
2?
time.
I don't remember.
Okay, interesting.
Do they still say the same thing if you exit out and talk to again?
Oh, I'll see. B9. Yeah, I was really B9. Ooh, okay, that's nice. I like that actually. That's very good.
Yeah. Creeper, did thee wake us? Revived this kingdom, these gods tuned and bested, gleaming in mind, bright, sharp. And this? Our form swells? Large? Nay, immense. Majestic. Hibernation, so long forced upon us. Yet, the shell that results is strong. So strong. Thine gaze is adoring. You must think us godly. Amusing. Foolish, but thou art faced with enormity and beauty, true.
Oh, right, I forgot I
You were checking for Dreamnail dialogue.
I was checking for Dreamnail dialogue, and I am very foolish.
No, it's understandable. Like, you spend like half of the game being primed for this. Hollow Nest, even fading, a glorious land of gods. Never. Never. The gods here will never die.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I believe that should probably be it, because we've beaten 2 Pantheons, so it checks out.
It definitely does. I'm just heading over here for the running into the wall.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to check the other side too?
Sure. Like, I didn't really think it was going to be any different, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is looking a little different.
Yeah. There's 2 different things now, because we've completed 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh, what? Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Right. This has been a wonderful stream.
It really has. I think I'm at 110% now. I went from 107 to 110 today.
I think it was 108?
No, no, because I also beat Grim.
Was the NKG one?
Mm-hmm. That was the first one that I checked. I popped out and I was like, ooh, it did go up to 108.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
What? Yeah.
110%. Ooh. Today's been a great day.
Yeah.
Very happy that I joined you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is there anyone live to raid?
Yeah. I think I might send you over to VTurnip.
Yeah.
Nope, if I can type. There we go. It looks like they're playing Life is Strange 2.
Ooh.
They're a VTuber.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, Lorelei.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I will hit that raid and it'll do the little dealy thing. Thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I had so much fun today.
Yeah.
We made 3 whole late game percentage of progress, which is wow. I didn't expect to do more than beat the first Pantheon, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.